did something for you because it does me. It does something for me. It brings tears to my eyes every time I listen to it. And what made me think about this song is the things that I went through when I was in the hospital. It was so awesome and so powerful. In Romans 12:2, it says, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Man, that does something to me. I don't know about you, but it does something to me. Meaning to change our minds, to change the way that we're thinking, to change the way that we look at things. You know, the way we look at people, the way we look at our situations. You know, we can stay in a negative spot. Look at all the things that I went through. The cat, going to the hospital, blowing my veins out in one arm, you know, watching my husband suffer with me, you know, with me. He did this with me. He suffered with me. And that took a good man to do that. But man, I had to pray for him for strength. I had to pray for myself for strength. I'm going to tell you something. On Saturday, when I was in the hospital, after them trying to put 5 different IVs in my arms because it wouldn't take anymore because I was so pumped full of nothing but antibiotics. Blew my arms out. There was black and blue my arms was. I couldn't take it no more. After the 5th one came, I was like, look, I'm done. Please stop. I'm done. I can't take it no more. So I went downstairs and I talked to the security guard and I was like, man, I was like, where's the chapel? I was like, because I missed church. It was Sunday actually. It was Sunday, not Saturday. It was Sunday morning. It was like 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it to church. So I said, where's the chapel? I need the chapel. He was like, well, he told me what to raise go. So I went, and as soon as I walked in those doors, I just fell to my knees and I cried. I cried so hard because I didn't know why. Why am I going through this? What is the reason behind this? Like, why me? And then he said, why not you? I remember one of the sisters preaching on it, like, why not you? And I'm like, well, okay, Lord. Well, help me to change my mind. Help me to accept the things that you're walking me through because I'm not understanding it. So that's why that song is so powerful for me because I'm like, Lord, what are you walking me through? What's the reason for this? What's the challenge? You know, what's the purpose behind here? What made me take a step back and it made me look at like my family, my spiritual family, what I'm going through. It's okay. It's okay because when we were in there, I met some amazing people. They became my family while we're up there. Whatever they were going through, people lost their legs. They were going through it worse than I was, but yet they were encouraging me. I'm like, wow, this is powerful here, Lord. I'm like, you are all around. And I know that you're still speaking to me, but I need to hear you, Lord. I need to feel you because right now I feel like I'm lost. Where am I at, Lord? Because I don't know what to do. What are you walking me through? Continue to keep pushing me forward, to keep moving upwards because I'm not understanding this, Lord. So I said, Lord, I need a word. Give me a word, Lord, please. So he sent me back down to the chapel and he said, you need to turn to James 1. Turn to James 1, 2 through 4. And he said, I want you to read that. He said, I want you to know that I'm speaking to you because I love you and you belong to me. And everything that you're going through is for a reason. It's going to be a testimony, but you're here to encourage other people because you are a great woman of God. Because that's where I put you at. He said, so I need you to understand why you're here because I love you. No matter what you go through, no matter what's going on, I still love you. Man, how awesome was that whenever he told me that? And then whenever I went down and I read James, I just cried. I couldn't do nothing else but cry. In James 1, it said, Angel, the bound servant of God, of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. He said, greetings. And in 2 it says, my brother, count it all joy when you fall into vigorous trials. So when we're going through on something when it just keeps getting hit after hit after hit after hit. You're wondering, like, what's going on? Like, what's really happening? Like, why am I going through so much? But you said you ain't gonna put too much on us. But when we go through vigorous trials, it says right here in black and white in our living word, it says when you fall into vigorous trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. It produces patience. It helps us stand stronger within the Lord. It helps us get strength to what we're going through. Strength so someone else that don't have that much strength can lean on us, and we can be their stronghold, because God is our stronghold, and people need to learn to see that in us. That's what it's all about, being up here, preaching to people, talking to people, and letting God live through you. That's what it's all about, folks. To learning to continue to keep walking higher and keep pushing our forward. God keeps pushing us. He pushes us to be great, because that's where He wants us, because there's people needing us. They need us. When I walked into the hospital, I met a lot of friends. I became a lot of good friends with people up there, and they needed someone to be encouraging to them, even when because they were lashing out. When you in pain, you lash out. And you say hurtful things to people. But man, when you do that, you got to know that. And sometimes you do hurt their heart. And you need to apologize for it. Because God is our strength, and that's not how He wants us to be. I know when I was in the hospital, the nurses that were with me and around me, they were so awesome. They deserve more than a daisy little flower pin on them, because they were so awesome to me. I always gave them encouraging words. My husband brought my little city pot up there to, help the atmosphere stay positive instead of negative. He prayed over me. Prayed over my hand. He brought the oil, anointed my head. He's like, we're good, babe. Man, I'm telling you. I didn't think I was until he told me to read James 1 and 2 and 4. And I'm telling you, it was funny because I was outside and I saw this beautiful black lady. She was coming in, she was all dressed down thick. She looked so pretty. So I said, good morning, beautiful. She said, she looked at me, she said, you talking to me? I was like, yeah. I said, you look so pretty today. I said, what you doing here? I said, you work here? She was like, no, I work at UT. She was like, but I'm coming to see a friend. She said, before I have to go to work. And I said, well, she said, well, how are you? And I said, I'm blessed and highly favored. She said, ooh, baby. She said, I love that. And I said, well, good Jesus was talking to me this morning. I said, he led me to James 1 through 2 and 4. And she goes, wait, let me stop you for a minute. She said, that's what I read this morning too. She said, ooh, baby, that's just confirmation. We know God's speaking to us. We're total strangers. We're total strangers. And we're reading the same thing. We're letting God speak to us. So I knew that was my confirmation, knowing that I know you're real, God. I know you're with me. I know you're not leaving me like this. And guess what? Because they thought they were going to have to put a pick in me. A pick. The thing where they have to come in and numb you. It's kind of what they put for dialysis patients so they can get the IV through them. I was nervous. I called my sister. I said, man, I wish you were here. I really wish you were here with me. She just got off work and she said, I know this. She said, it's okay though. And guess what? My sister showed up. Knowing that my sister was going through some stuff. She just got off work. She worked 12-hour shift, getting off at 6 o'clock in the morning, drove all the way to Mother Francis Hospital to come sit with me all day. Man, God is good. Man, God is good. Then my mama comes. She's awesome. And then this lady was crying. She was a sweet lady in there. She was crying. She just needed a ride. They released her, but she just needed a ride to go home. She was battling stage 4 cancer. They were so sad about praying for her. Praying that, she said she got to go sell everything because they said she didn't have long. And I said, baby, let me tell you something. I said, my first lady was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and I said, but God is a good God. I said, she came for free today. I said, she can tell you her testimony way better than I could, baby, but I'm telling you, there is a God, and He is curing cancer, and He is healing the sick, and He is raising the dead, and He is raising the sick. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you that God is a mighty God, and He is capable of anything and everything that you could possibly think of. So don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. You hold strong. No matter what trials come your way, when you get hit after hit after hit, it says it right there in the Bible. It's your faith that heals. It's your faith that keeps you strong. It's your faith that keeps you standing. So that others can lean on you. And it's okay. So my mom took that lady to her place. The lady was so grateful. I was so blessed, and I just prayed for my mom. I was like, Lord, give her a blessing. Give my mom a blessing. I said, because she needs it. I watched my mom and them go through trials and tribulations. Can't really do nothing but pray. I just pray for them and help them stay encouraged. You know, Mom, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And I love you. I'm telling you, man, it's just been one of those roller coaster rides how life's been. But when you're with God, it's a lot funner. It's a lot funner when you're with God. Man. Another thing is I'm just so happy. You know, God gave me this when I found out that I was gonna preach in May. He gave this to me a long time ago, and I was like, okay, well, I know you're giving it to me now, but we'll see what you got, if I'm still gonna be able to preach on this. Well, he gave it to me even more powerful because of the things that I had to go through. You know, things that I had to go through. So it made this message that much powerful. So I know that, you know, he speaks to our prophet. He speaks to each and every one of us. We can't be foolish this time. Put them foolish ways away. And I'm trying to tell you, I need him to change my mind. Because I want to be better. I want to do better. You know, that's what it's all about. It's not doing the same thing over and over and being stuck in those same patterns. You know, if you get used to those, you're stuck in a circle. And just to keep a constant pattern. I don't want to be there. I want to be out of the norm. I want to be different. Different means standing apart, separating yourself from everything else, from the world's ways. I want to be different. I want to serve God. I want to be a mighty vessel of Him. I want to be a clean spirit. Even though I still got things that I'm still working on, He's still working on me. I ain't perfect. I ain't going to be perfect. But I'm telling you right now, God is still working on me, and I'm not finished yet. And I'm still part of the puzzle, baby. So I just want to thank y'all. I hope I said something to encourage each and every one of you. I just love y'all. I hope y'all know that I love y'all, and I pray for each and every one of y'all. So no matter